Agriculture and agribusiness make up the strongest industry in Georgia. In 2010, agriculture had a $69 billion economic impact on Georgia and represented more than 380,000 jobs. Broilers, or young chickens, top the list, bringing in an average of $4 billion every year. They're followed by chicken eggs, peanuts, soybeans, and peaches. Tom Hensley, president of Fieldale Farms Corporation in Baldwin, is the second largest producer of broilers in Georgia.
Our competition will not allow us to sell an inferior chicken. Every chicken we sell has to be perfect, or we'll get run out of the marketplace.
But proposed federal poultry regulations may change the industry as we know it. They would speed up production lines as much as 25% and pull most federal inspectors off the lines and replace them with plant workers. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says the proposal modernizes food inspection and would save taxpayers more than $90 million over 3 years. And USDA projections show it would save the poultry industry $256 million a year in production costs. Mike Giles, president of the Georgia Poultry Federation, says poultry plants will still be required to adhere to rigorous food safety standards and that a pilot program has already proved successful.
The inspection method that's proposed under this rule that USDA is considering is actually has been implemented for now about 14 years in about 20 poultry plants across the country, very successfully, and with outstanding food safety results and worker safety results.
But some Georgians are wary of the proposal. Outside of City Cafe, John Reinhardt of Decatur says he regularly buys chicken for meals with his family. He says he's concerned that money, not safety, will become the priority.
I think it's a bad idea. I think that essentially it benefits the business owners, and that they're not going to have as much regulation. Therefore, they're not going to be monitoring as much, which means they're probably going to be able to produce more and make more money. And I think that's what they want. But in the end, I think it's better if we have somebody watching this.
Our cameras weren't allowed inside a poultry plant, but this video was provided by Fieldale Farms. President Tom Hensley says his plant employs an entire team of quality control inspectors who regularly swab and test their product for foodborne bacteria. He says it's a misconception that a federal inspector who currently examines 140 chickens per minute on the slaughter line can spot a pathogen with the naked eye.
You can't identify a colony of Salmonella or Campylobacter or any other potential pathogens by looking at a chicken. So these inspectors are serving no food safety purpose, and food safety is what's important.
Another federal agency revising food safety standards is the Food and Drug Administration. This year, the FDA proposed mandatory fruit and vegetable worker safety training, hand washing, and monitoring for animals in the field that could spread illness. Another proposed rule would require food processors to develop and follow detailed plans for preventing product contamination. Both the USDA and FDA proposals are still under review by Congress, but Teferi Taylor, a Georgia Tech student who regularly eats out in Atlanta, says fear of salmonella and any other foodborne illness won't keep him away from his favorite Georgia product.
In general, it wouldn't really deter me from purchasing chicken, but it definitely would leave something in my mind in terms of where I buy my chicken from.
Another reason to consider whether what you eat is safe to eat. For GPB News, I'm Parker Wallace.